Alright, guys, gals, and everything in between, I was about to, sit down, relax for the night, play some Rare Replay on the Xbox One, and get really frustrated at Battletoads and then fall asleep feeling defeated. But, oh my god, I just decided to browse on my phone for news after I got home from my day job, and it was like The Strain renewed for Season 3 by FX, and I was like, yes! I was a little bit excited when I heard that, but then, also, I think this is really great because we're getting another season of The Strain, and that means I get to talk about The Strain some more to you guys, and I was like, holy crap, gotta make a video, because they just announced that they have a 5-year plan for The Strain. A 5-year plan! That means we are gonna get more Strain than we ever anticipated. Now, the next few seasons are going to be 10 episodes instead of 13. I'm actually okay with this because that means they get to keep the pacing snappy. Because I don't know if you know anything about these books, guys, but things get pretty crazy pretty quick. And so that means the next 2 seasons, I presume, from what they talked about with their plan, is that they want to focus a little more on this second book, right here, The Fall, so they can kind of hone where this world is going, which I think is good, and then just things are going to get real. Really light spoiler right here. I won't say anything, but the bridging the gap between these 2 seasons right here of The Fall and The Night Eternal in terms of books, there's a pretty big life-changing incident between these, and they really, I like that they're getting more time to flesh it out, because I'm trying not to spoil anything, guys, but things get really crazy, and I think it's really cool that they're going to get more time to focus on it, that they said that they've had this trajectory in mind, which means I feel like this has been in the planning in the background by FX for some time, and I love it, is that they're basically shortening the seasons. So they're saying, okay, instead of 13 episodes, we're going to do 10. We're going to keep it snappy, but we're going to allow you to focus more time on chunks of the book, because there have been some things that they spent a little less time on, and they kind of have to fill out some TV filler. We do need those episodes from time to time where they got to throw down with a few more strigoi, but that, of course, comes at the sacrifice of some of the story if you're just using one season to tell it. They did a pretty good job adapting season 1 of The Strain to be book 1, and they're doing a fairly good job with adapting it. They're not doing it page for page by any sense of the imagination, but they're still hitting the story beats they need to, and so now I feel like that they have this 2-season separation for each one to create this 5-year plan. They will now have the ability to focus a little more on the story without losing the pacing. The Night Eternal, the 3rd installment, is crazy, and it's that big finale epic moment that you're waiting for with all of this to see what happens. And I feel like that first part of the season really has to be almost like a reintroduction into the world, per se. And then the last half has to be that finale, which now we can have 10 episodes of that, instead of maybe like 5 or 6, where it's like, oh man, for like a 13 episode season, oh, we're gonna have like 6 to introduce it, and then like we gotta finish it up with the last 5. Now we get 10 to set it up and 10 to finish it, but they can still keep it snappier with 10 episodes. That means they can also be a little bit more spendy on the budget. I am ecstatic about this news, everybody. This is exciting to me. The fact that it's for sure renewed for season 3, and they just announced that now they have this 5-year plan, which means we're going to have season 3, season 4, and season 5. That is so much Strain. I am so excited. I have so many theories that I want to know. Like, they said that they have a plan with the 2-part for the book, so what exactly is going to be that finale mark? For me, anyway, in my head, I'm trying to recollect in the book what would be that finale mark for this season, and it's hard to say this early on, but I am so excited, guys. This is such good news, because this is easily, this and Doctor Who are like my 2 favorite shows that I'm just, I like geek out over every single Sunday. and it's like every Sunday I'm like sitting there going, it's almost strain time, and then I get to report to you guys. I love it. I'm so happy to get to tell you that I found out this news from Entertainment Weekly, which is a credible source, and Guillermo del Toro himself talked about their future season plans, which is so exciting to me. I really cannot wait to get us to the Night Eternal, and I will be reporting to you every step of the way. Alright guys, what do you think about this news? Are you excited for Season 3? Do you think it's a good idea they're spreading them out? Please let me know. You know I'm as good as possible as I can with responding to your comments. Alright, now I'm going to edit this video and I'm going to go play Battletoads and I'm going to be really frustrated. So until then, good night.